Rich Rising, everyone. I want to talk to you guys about something that may be a little bit difficult for some to get. This is about, honestly, this is about getting in relationships with someone that already has an attachment, meaning they have a contract that involves kids, and maybe they're an ex-lover, ex-wife. And this is specifically for masculines because I notice with masculines, they don't want no trouble. They don't want no issues. But sometimes it's not you that need to form the 3D and legal contract with your ex. Meaning you may be able to be sensible to compromise for the co-parenting. But if the ex is holding resentment against you or use manipulation, meaning dangle the kids in front of you to control the situation, then you have to go to legal action. Meaning you may take a hit somewhere. A lot of the times men don't want to go to the court system because they don't want to get the legals involved, but also because they don't want their finances looked at. And I'm going to tell you, that is better than having a manipulative female who tries to dangle the kids to control you. If you go through the court system, they will acknowledge both incomes. So if your ex works or remarried, their income will be added to the child support payments, not just yours, okay? And it will set ground rules that they have to follow by. Now, if they don't follow by those ground rules, then guess what? You will first converse with the ex to come to a compromise, communication skills, an arrangement, or you can literally hire a mediator to speak for you because maybe your ex is not sensible. I know a lot of the times the men, they want to be sensible because they're thinking about the kids. But if the ex is not thinking about the kids, that's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is, I need to keep my word to my children. I need to show that I'm financially stable and providing for my children. At the end of the day, your children is going to make up their mind of how they feel about you. Now, in some homes, which is kind of messed up, a female may pour into your children about you in the negative aspects. And I'm going to say you can't control that because you can't. The only thing you can do is control you and your actions, which means whatever you say, do it. Whatever you promise, do it. Make the initiative to communicate, to keep the relationship with your children positive and high vibrational. Never speak badly about the other partner, no matter what the other partner is doing. Because when you think your kids is not hearing, they are. When you think your kids are not seeing, they are. Don't worry about that. So, Divine Feminine, if you get with a masculine who may be your emperor and may have started a family before you, which 9 times out of 10, it was karmic before he found you, then you're going to have to also deal with the children and the ex. And if he does not have that in order, this will delay your union. Because Divine Feminine, don't get caught up in that crazy mix. It is not your place. You are watching the masculine to make sure he is handling his business before you enter his world. Because remember, your world was already at peace. And 9 times out of 10, if you're getting some spiritual attacks or third, it's probably coming from an ex that might know about you and you don't know about them. But it's because the masculine has been showing loving and kindly interests and actions towards you, but not really towards you. Meaning they doing all of that in the spiritual realm, but it's reflecting in the physical because they're disinterested in maybe their ex or their past situation that they used to. They're moving a little different. The ex can't do any and everything that they used to. I'm telling you, masculines, this is a channel message. In order for you to become in a union With your divine feminine, you cannot bring her drama. You cannot bring her chaos. She will not reunite with you. She will step away. Because remember, she's been doing everything by herself. She's been maintaining her emotions, her love. She's been pouring into herself. She's calm. She's collected. So it's your job not to bring her goofy shit. So, masculines. I'm talking to my masculines. If you have a current situation that is not under wraps, that you seem to not be able to communicate properly with your ex that involves children, go to the legal system. Yep, I'm saying it. I don't care who's watching this. Go to the legal system, especially if you do not have custody of your kids. Now, of course, if the roles are reversed and you are masculine that is being anal, and you got full custody of the kids and you using the kids as a table placer to manipulate a feminine, all of that karma is going to come back on you. All of it is going to come back on you. Listen, I'm speaking from experience. I have an ex-husband. I raised my kids. I never used the kids against my husband. Now, whatever my ex-husband did with his exes and whatever he told them, that's his business. But let me tell you, them kids was with me full time. I was the soccer mom, baseball mom, basketball mom, track and field mom. I never spoke badly. But a lot of things my exes did is he would say one thing to them boys and did another. And even though they did not express it, I seen their behavior and their actions, how they behaved towards me, like if I was the enemy. But I had to learn to stop taking it personal. I had to learn, don't try to make it up with money. A lot of the times, masculines, you try to make it up with money, and kids will remember that. My kids are at the age now, and I asked them, who taught you how to do this? Who taught you how to do this? Who was at this game? Who was at this track and field? And the reason why I did that is because I wanted to give them insights as a young adult who was actually there for them. Now, I know they older now, and when they look back, they recall how they treated me. But again, I didn't take it personal because I did the best that I could do at the end of the day. For a lot of parents that's listening to this, and you are in a relationship or a marriage that you claim you only staying there for the kids, are you really staying there for the kids? Or you're staying there for financial stability because you're too scared to step out on your own to start over? A lot of people don't want to start over because they feel like it's going to be in struggle. So instead, they'd rather stay in a toxic relationship to raise the kids so the kids can be financially well off. Well, you're teaching your kids materialism is over happiness. That's the wrong example you're setting. Think about your actions, people. That was a long one, but it was a channel message that masculines, get your ducks in order before you have a union with the person that makes you happy, with the person that feels like home, it's something about the union that's a kindred spirit. Kindred meaning it's very playful, it's high vibrational, it's fun, it's almost like a teenage love. Don't hurt me again. Okay, so that song just came about. So somebody who's gonna watch this is from up north and they remember the 90s with LL Cool J. You know what I'm saying? The teenage songs, being in love. You was in the streets. Somebody listening to this, they was in the streets. And all they did was wanted to be loved because they wasn't receiving the proper love as a young person at home. But it's all good. Listen, I just made this video to resonate with you. If you resonate, in the comments, hit Ashe. Let your girl know that, you know what, you're right, Brooklyn. I'm going to take care of my business. It's okay to start over. My name is Brooklyn. I'm on this grounding walk, and I'll holler at y'all the next time. I love you guys, and I mean that with true intentions. I'll holler.